We are back with He Said, She Said. Coach Ron, what are we doing?
Do you remember, are you too young? You remember Ed McMahon of the Johnny Carson show?
Oh, no, I know Ed
So
McMahon.
you're our Ed McMahon of the show we call He Said, She Said.
Thank you.
So I'm getting all these Twitter, hundreds of Twitters on, they want us to get back to this friendship topic. Before I do that, Facebook the coach, because we want to put you on the air, or we want your ideas. Go to Coach Ron Tunick and give us your feedback, and we'll put you on the air.
Well, we also want you to send the most amazing wedding proposal you've ever that you've experienced. We're going to select one, and we are going to give away a $25 gift card. So
more than 25. Let's not be cheap.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
That's
we'll
cheap.
do first, second, and third place.
There you go.
We're gonna be like the Ellen Show. We're gonna start giving away a lot of stuff. I mean, really a lot of
Guess
stuff.
who doesn't do the books?
TVs for everyone.
Woo!
All right, Facebook, Coach Ron Tunick.
Amazing
and
proposal.
And we do have a little website that's getting improved every day. Don't make a face at it. It's called He Said, She Said Radio Network. You just made a face.
We'll let you know when to go to that website.
Well, they can go now.
Okay.
All right, so all my Twitter wants us to continue the conversation about friendship because it's one of the most important topics in our lives that we do. If we know that we have a friend, it gives us tremendous comfort every day because we can pick up the phone, call that friend, cry on the phone to that friend.
But that's a girl thing.
And that's why this segment is about male friendship versus female. It's entirely different.
It really, really is. I think that, well,
it really is.
Is it more important for women to have friends than it is for men to have friends? Do we rely on that more?
Yeah, and I think women just are we're just a little more social beings. So, yeah.
You're more nurturing.
We need that connection.
Okay, and we need someone to be able to listen to us just go on and on and on if that's what we need to do at the moment.
I probably do it every evening with two of my best friends. One of us is calling, the other one's calling. It's always a story about something that day.
We got to get Micah in this studio.
That's what I was
She's
thinking.
Hilarious.
She called me yesterday and said, "I just have to vent." Let me just tell you though, it's not about our friends. It's about the government.
Oh,
it was pretty hilarious.
Can we give her name out, or I just say I love your friend Mike? I really do.
Yeah,
we'll
get her on.
We'll get Micah.
So
on.
men, we're a little bit more quiet. We're a little bit more. We don't share as much about our feelings. Like I've had. They're not really friends, but they're golf buddies I've had for years. We don't talk about anything but our bad shots, or it's not what you girls think we talk about.
I have no idea what you talk about.
My husband has, I'd say, he's probably has three best friends. One of those long-term, just is known from years. The other two he's known for quite a while. They come over at least once a week. The guys sit out back, have a beer, and talk all the time.
What do they talk about?
They really talk sometimes a lot like us. They're talking about the kids. One of our friends' son was just graduating from the Navy. They're talking about the Marines.
They don't talk about their
feelings,
problems, and their feelings?
No, we never talk about our feelings.
No, that's not true.
They do?
My husband does it, but one of his great friends, I won't say his name.
Your husband talks about his feelings?
No, one of his two of his best friends do when they come over. They definitely do. It usually starts with like fishing and this and work, and then before it,
after a few beers,
then they say some things. Yeah.
What's fishing?
What?
No, I really, I'm
you
being.
used to fish. Come on.
No, I've never. I tried it once. I don't get it. You go to Whole Foods. They have a beautiful fish department. Everything is done anyway.
For them, it's like golfing. They sit out there with the line and.
Yeah.
All right. So in a male relationship, we're talking about.
It's locker room. It's just locker room.
A lot of four-letter words.
There's a lot of four-letter words.
Some government
There's
stuff.
A lot of,
some government stuff.
Do you talk about your wife?
How much you want to bet on football?
Never talk about our wives.
You don't? Okay.
No.
But here's an interesting thing. Not so much for men because they're not as invested in these people as females
Watch
are.
it now. Where are you going with this?
No.
Invested in what?
Invested in the friendship because you're not, talking about your feelings. It's not
feelings.
Not getting deep. Where women really invest emotionally in the friend.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think that's not investing. It's a different type. I am not going to. Yeah, no. My husband is invested in his friendships with his friends. Absolutely. If they need him, he's there. If They are invested.
It's kind of a different kind. It's just
It's a different type.
male,
That's what I'm saying.
Because like for us, and what I've really learned over the years is friendships are not always meant to stay. Sometimes they're meant to come in and move out.
I think we all have learned that, and we've all learned it the hard way. And
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks if you're a friend, you do everything you can to keep that friendship there. And guess what? Sometimes it's just not meant to stay, and you have to learn how to let it move on through.
But let me end this segment, and we'll pick it up maybe in a week or two. We all really desperately need a good friend, don't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we do.
All right. We're going to come right back on our flagship station, KHTS AM 1220. Be right back. We're going to finish up the show with a very interesting thought for you. Be right back. Welcome back to He Said, She Said. So, Facebook the old coach at CoachRonTunick.com. We want to put you on the air. More importantly, we want to take your ideas. You might have some subjects, Al, right?
Absolutely.
Like Judy Gibson just called in. She had a great concept.
Anything that you would like to hear us talk about, and you can call in and be part of the conversation, let us know. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, and I need more Facebook friends.
Yes,
too.
you do.
All right, Coach Ron Tunick. Robin?
Yes, Coach. Okay, guys, I just want to say, I'm sure many of you have heard about the accident that happened last Thursday, at Bouquet and Seco. A 14-year-old young man named Wyatt Savecki lost his life in a tragic accident while crossing the street. Because we are such a close community, and many of us either know the family or know friends of the family, all of us here at He Said, She Said would like to send our thoughts and our prayers to the Savecki family. We'd also like to ask our listeners if you guys are able to help out this family in their time of need. Please go to Coach Facebook site. You'll find all the things that are going on. We
A
have
link.
But we have a GoFundMe. We have a meal train. You can also visit the Chase Bank on Bouquet in the corner of Newhall. Really, really sad, and it touched a lot of us. I have a 17-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 12-year-old. They all ride bikes. They all skateboard. So our prayers are with their family right now, and to the Saveckis, know we're all thinking of you.
Yes, we have to rally around this family. They do need our help. Anything that you're willing to contribute, don't think it's too small. It would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to wrap your arms around your loved ones.
Yeah.
Tell them you love them. We never know when our time's up.
Yeah, and if you go to my Facebook, we did put a link on there, and what goes around comes around, and if you give, you're going to get it back. I promise you.
Good karma.
Thank you, Robin. And this family really needs our help. This is a loving community here, and it's a tragedy. I can't even mentally go there at all as to what happened to this young man.
I'm sure their family can't either. It's going to be a long struggle for this family to be able to move forward. Anything anybody can do, please reach out.
And we want to thank our listeners because we went to YouTube and we had so many followers, it was shocking.
Yeah,
so
it
you
was
must
shocking.
like our little gig here.
Well,
No, like we learned, Kyle watched us 19 times, and then Sammy was number 20. So
Yeah, so enjoy your family. We'll see you next week.